I saw a boy that has missed so much. He's missed so much time with me. And like, I'm looking at him and like, I haven't been able to work with him. You know, he's boxing. I haven't been able to work with him. And I held it in, and I drove home and I closed the door and it hit me all at once. And I just started bawling and I just dropped to the floor and I was just crying about this fucking system, about what this has done to my family. And I'm the success story. I'm the one that got my kids back. You know, I'm the one that is supposed to be what everyone's looking up to as the way to get out of this and be unharmed by all this. And no one is unharmed from this. It's going to affect my son for the rest of his life. It's going to affect me.
It's been 7 years since I've seen my kids. I still cry every day. That's a long time to cry every day. So it is torture, 100%.
If you look at the Communist Manifesto, you look at every maniacal plot of evil in every civilization, they all have the way you break a society is through children. That's the consistent theme.
What we've seen is this business model evolve into what it is today. And it really only struck us. I mean, we all said this is in not so many words. We've all recognized this to be torture. But until I saw the actual definition of torture in the Human Rights Convention, and then actually see it stipulated between the difference between physical torture and mental torture. Of course, what could be more mental torturous than stealing your kid? I am going to rally these other 150 countries that have all signed off on what the definition of torture is. And these fine people you see here are going to paint the picture of the torture that these 22,000 people have been through. The common sense torture that is involved in seizing and hijacking a mother's children, a father's children, and blaming you over it, making you lose your family, your life, your home, your financial security, your sense of any security whatsoever. You think this is a tough sell for me, guys? You think this is going to be a tough sell for me to convince the rest of the world that this equates to torture?
You look at the trajectory of where this country has been going. We went from being the leader in human rights advocacies to not even participating.
We've already proven, okay, 22,000 people here. You know, how many different bar complaints, you know, the numbers that we're producing here. It's on permanent public record, okay? This is a fraud system. This is a torture system. It is fraudulent. It is happening everywhere. It's the Bar Association's fault. They're facilitating that, okay, the recent numbers that we just put up there. But again, getting to the three things: who's listening to this evidence, who's listening that can do something, and why are they going to do it? Now we can go to the international courts, which are not corrupt, right? That want to hear this evidence, that have a legal basis for hearing this evidence and making a decision that is accurate in light. And I would argue that given the America's reputation in this world and what the rest of the world has had to eat, from, dealing with, ramifications for our stuff, that there might be a lot of motivation for a couple countries around the world to say, yeah, no, we would be more than happy to put a human rights violation case against the United States of America, especially if it's going against our judiciary and some of the things that just make everybody in the world, cringe with what they're seeing. We really are a family here. We're the family that understands what you're going through. We have a dual purpose here. Yes, we're here to take down the system, but yes, on a daily basis, we're here to do the things that help our members heal. We've got our education series to teach you what this system is really about. okay, to help you with your family dynamics, okay, with them getting it wrong and what they're buying into and them making it worse. You're getting abused, you're getting tortured. The answer is going public with it. Putting the names and the evidence on permanent public record. That's the right thing to do. It's the only thing to do, even though we don't know how that's going to transpire directly. It doesn't take away from knowing this is the right thing to do.
This is a war on families. This is a war on love. And we've had enough.